Good evening and welcome to Somerset County Library's Personal Enrichment Series online. My name is Beth, and tonight we are going to be using our Google Applied Digital Skills Classroom. And we are going to be learning how we can get organized. Maybe you made a New Year's resolution to be more organized in the new year, or maybe you're a student getting ready to start classes again and you want to make sure you stay on track. Tonight's program will help you learn some new skills that will help you stay the course. So, as I said, we'll be using our Applied Digital Skills Classroom, and let me show you how you can access that classroom. Okay, if you have a Google account, sign into your Google account. If not, it's signing up for a free Google account is easy. I think we do have some videos on our YouTube page that demonstrate how to set up a Gmail account, and that is the account that you will have to log into in order to access this classroom. And this classroom will give you access to lots of different lessons that you can work at your own pace. So I have a new tab pulled up here, and you'll be going to g.co/applied digital skills/get started. And when that comes up, you can sign in. And see, I already signed up for the class, so I'm already in here. But if this is your first time coming to the class, you would select Join a Class. And they ask you to enter the class code provided by your teacher. Now, our class code is 8GQS3F. And then you would click Next. And let me open up my classroom here. My classes are already showing there, and it gives me a list of the current lessons that are available for the class. We have lessons on creating a resume, writing a cover letter, how to join a video conference or with Google Meet. A fun one that we did was write an if-then adventure story, and the STEAM Club is working on that now, and they are having a great time doing that. Classes on avoiding online scams, how to make a promotional flyer, and you can go down through this and see identifying cyberbullying. Preparing a business plan, evaluating the credibility of online sources. So there's a lot of different lessons that we have currently available, and there are a lot more that we can put on here. And as I said, you can work at these at your own pace and learn something fun at the same time. And they're broken down in such a way that it's like a fun way to learn a new skill, or if you need to brush up on a skill that you already have. It's just a fun way of doing that. Okay, so the one that we're going to be doing today is called Organizing Your Time with a Digital Agenda. And let me pull up my other screen here. Okay, so we also have a class set up that focuses more on the skills that you might need for finding a job. So if you're interested in that, let us know. We'll give you the class code for that, and like I said, you can work on it at your own pace. And let me find organize your time with a digital agenda. And we'll get started with this. It's a 45 to 90-minute lesson. And you want to have your Google account open, because in between the video, they give you a chance to actually try the skills yourself. So let's get started here. Okay, so go ahead and open up a new tab in your browser and sign into your Google account. And you can see with these lessons, there is also a written transcript. So if you have difficulty hearing the presentation, you can just go ahead and read through it. And you can change the playback speed if you need it a little bit slower or whatever. All right, so when we are ready to go on, we click Next. And let's see, view your calendar by week. All right, so let me open up my Google account here. And we go to our Google Apps menu, thing that looks like a waffle. And we want to scroll down to, okay, where's my calendar? There it is. Okay, they changed the icon on us. So there's our calendar. Okay, we're in January 2021. All right. So say I am going to create a calendar. We need to keep track of our social media posts, so I'm going to create a calendar that will help us do that. So I'm just going to get rid of birthdays because we don't need our birthdays on our personal or on our professional account here. Let's see. And I do want the holidays showing because we can put up posts that are related to holidays. Okay, and we can change the month and go back and forth. Let's see, today we show just the week. And we can change to just today and the month, 4 days. Okay, that's pretty easy. Okay, let's see what we do next. Okay, so if you are a student, you can use school day as your event. If you're not attending school, we can use whatever whatever the event is that we're going to do. So as I said, I'm creating a calendar for our social media posts. So Mondays, we have STEAM Club. And let's see. Time, I'm going to want to do a post probably an hour before the event occurs. That way people know it's coming up. Okay, we're in New York time zone, so that's good. Does not repeat. This repeats every week on Monday, so I'll do weekly on Monday. And I can add the URL to the Teams room that the STEAM Club uses. And let's see, change the color. Let's make it blue. And we'll save that. Okay, and then Tuesdays is personal enrichment series. So let's create a post reminder for that. And so I'll put a post up probably about 5 o'clock. And that repeats every week on Tuesdays. Now, sometimes we do a Google Meet and other times, actually can add Google Meet video conferencing. Sometimes we use the Teams room for that. Sometimes we just have a video that's pre-recorded that we share. Let's see. Make the personal enrichment series yellow. Okay. And I know every Friday, we have story time. Oops, wait a minute here. Undo that. I don't know how I saved an event when I wasn't even on the event. Okay, create event. Okay. What am I hitting that I'm not supposed to be hitting? And that is at 10 a.m. And we post a video at 10 a.m. that premieres at 10 a.m. every Friday. And we'll make that one green. Okay. And then if we look at our calendar by the month, we can see that our events are showing up there. So we know that every week, oops, where am I? I'm in November. I don't want to go back to 2020. Okay, so we see that every week these events are going to occur. So we know we're going to have a post about these events every single week. Okay, so let's go back and go on to the next slide. Okay, so we need to create tasks. All right, so let's go back to weekly. And let's see, we want to go forward. We want to be in January. Why are you not showing me? There we are. Okay, so for story time, we want to create a task for story time. So where is create task? Do, 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 do. Okay, so we're going to premiere, and we do that a week in advance. And okay, what time do I want to do that? You do it sometime after the story time has aired for this week. Actually, I probably don't want to do it a week in advance. I probably want to do it a couple days in advance. And I'll put the announcement of about 10 a.m. Let's see, so I'll do it on the Monday before the story time. Okay. Actually, I can set it for all day. Nah, I'll stick to 10 a.m. Okay, and save that. Okay, so let's take a look at our calendar and see what that looks like then. Post premiere. And then if I finish it, if I click on it, it lets me know what my task is. Oh, and I can mark it completed. So once I have it done, I can just click on it, say that's complete. That's pretty cool. All right, so going on to the next slide. Add a reminder to your agenda. Okay, so like next week's personal enrichment series, I need to plan that. So a week before that will be today. And I want to create a reminder. I selected the 5th, not the... Okay, so I click reminder. And okay, so I have my string wrapped around my finger there, reminding me that I need to do this. Okay, so moving on. Okay, and then if you were doing this class for yourself, it gives you a survey to complete, just giving your thoughts. Sort of test yourself to see how much you did learn. So Carol wants to create a digital agenda to help manage her time. In the picture below, what should Carol click to start creating her digital agenda? D. And you just go down through and answer the questions. And these surveys just sort of give us an idea of if the lesson was effective or not. And it allows you to test yourself to see how much you did learn. And just click next and finish out the survey. But that's our class for tonight. I hope you learned something new and you'll be able to apply these skills to your life. And I think we can probably, let me see if I can pull up my Outlook here. So you can probably even use these skills with your Windows if you have Outlook 365. Where is the calendar? There it is. Yeah, so we use Outlook 365 here at the library, and you can see we have various things scheduled for our Teams meetings. So yeah, we can add the holidays and create new events. Categorize. So we can change the color for different categories. The scheduling assistant. Now it's a little bit different than the Google, but we can figure it out and can repeat. Can add location, whether it's a Teams meeting. You can set times where you're busy, or if you need to schedule yourself some free time so you can get away from the desk. Okay, so it's pretty much the same. I do like that with the Google you can schedule reminders and tasks within that, but it's pretty much the same. So that is our program for tonight, and as I said, I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us, and we will try to help you as best we can. So until next time, have a good evening.